Hey guys, welcome to Man City Fan TV. This is Kiam, and this is another episode of FIFA Knows. So this time it's the Manchester Derby. So very big weekend for Manchester City and United. Big weekend for Manchester football, because City are making the trip out of town, out of Manchester, over towards the Salford area to play against United. They will be going to the Swamp, or otherwise known as the Salford training campus for Manchester City. Well, that's how it feels these days, because we seem to always win when we play there. But in all honesty, I am joking a bit there, because I actually think it's going to be a very tough game this weekend. I think United are a lot stronger now than they were earlier on in the season. They seem to be a little bit better, although against Everton in the second half they were overrun by Everton, so that does fill me with a little bit of hope that they can still, you know, be got at in defence. However, that being said, you know, United seem to win the derbies where there isn't that much riding on it. If you think about, you know, the 3-2 a couple of years ago when United came back when we were 2-0 up, City already had the league in the bag. It was already done and dusted. They switched off a bit, played a weakened side, and United came back and won. But there was nothing on the game because we knew we had the title won. And then, you know, the second leg of the Carabao, for example, that game was done and dusted, and United won that one. So, yeah, I don't know. I just have a bad feeling because there's nothing really on this game for City. But we will see. So this is the team I've gone with. Ederson in goal, Walker, Fernandinho, Otamendi and Mendy, Rodri, De Bruyne and Foden. And then I've gone for Gabby Jesus, Bernardo Silva and Raheem Sterling. That's the team I think Pep's going to go with. I think he will start Gabby Jesus rather than Aguero. I think he's going to give us a little bit more energy. And I think he will play Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva absolutely destroyed United last time at the Swamp, so I think we will see Bernardo playing. Although I wouldn't mind seeing Bernardo in the middle and Mahrez out wide, but in doing that, then we can't play Foden. And I'd really like to see Foden get a start. I know Pep has hinted at it in his press conference, so hopefully. Here's De Bruyne. Oh, De Bruyne was in there. Good early start from the City boys. 10 minutes on the clock. So hit the like button, guys. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell notification. This is the series where we try and predict the result of Manchester City's next real-life fixture by playing a game of FIFA. And I know Martin will be doing a watch-along for the Manchester Derby on Man City Fan TV, so be sure to subscribe, and like I say, hit that bell notification and select all, and you will get a notification when all of the content that we do on Man City Fan TV goes live. So here comes a cross into the box. Plays it back. That's a good shot. It's 1-0. It's Gabby Jesus. 1-0 to City. 16 minutes on the clock. That'll do. And it's Operation Salford training ground. It's underway. It's only taken us 16 minutes to break United down. And look at that. Nothing De Gea could do about it. Great pull back into the feet of Gabby. And wouldn't it be nice to see Gabby Jesus finishing like that? Usually he takes, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 chances before he actually finishes. But I hope he's as lethal and sharp as that tomorrow. So here we go. 1-0. 18 minutes on the clock. Can United get back in it, I suppose? That's the job of City, trying to stop them. And this has started similar to the Carabao Cup game. City totally dominating the ball here. Here comes Phil Foden, the Stockport Iniesta. And Phil Foden was fantastic, wasn't he? Gabby Jesus with a shot. Oh, look at that from Gabby. Fired one in from long range. David De Gea pushed it wide. And this is an onslaught at the moment. The Blues are absolutely... I mean, that was going in, wasn't it? Yeah, that was going in. Great save by De Gea. An absolute onslaught, just like the Carabao Cup semi-final. But yeah, Phil Foden in that Carabao Cup final was amazing. Sterling with a shot straight into the hands of De Gea. I do hope to get a decent performance from Raheem Sterling, I must admit. I find that in derbies, he is really wasteful in derbies. He seems to snatch at all his opportunities. I don't know why, but he does. But in saying that, he's been a bit like that against all the teams, especially in the second half of the season. Here's De Bruyne with a shot. Oh, De Gea. And it's the one-man show here from De Gea, keeping his team in it, as he so often does in these Manchester derbies. Great save, tips it over the bar. Here comes a cross. It's a header from De Bruyne. And again, just over the top. So familiar pattern here to this Manchester derby on FIFA knows. It's City camping in the United half. But we know what United are like. They will get that sucker punch. They'll get that opportunity if we allow it. That's a bad header, and City have won it back again here. That's a great ball wide. Here comes Bernardo. Cuts in again, just like he did in the Carabao. Bernardo, can he get a shot off? He does. Oh, had a bit of curl on that as well. Would have been interesting to see where that went. Tackled by the United player. And look at this, we're winning every ball at the moment. United are just, they're not getting a kick of this. Rodri plays it wide into Foden. Here comes Gabby. Oh, I tried to dip the shoulder there just to go around the defender, but it was in. Rodri tried to get in, and here's United. Now on the break, Martial plays it into Rashford, who won't be playing tomorrow. And I think that's a good thing. Rashford always seems to cause us problems, so I think it's very important actually that Rashford's not available to them. I think they lose a dimension without Rashford. They don't really have that pace. Here comes Raheem Sterling, plays it into Gabby Jesus. Plays it to De Bruyne, who leaves his man. De Bruyne. De Bruyne with the shot. Oh, and he's hit it over the bar. De Bruyne should have been finishing that. Should have been 2-0 City. What was he thinking? Far too much power on the shot. And City should have gone 2-0 up there. This has been a very one-sided first half. It's only 1-0 though. We should have put the game to bed.
And now Kevin De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus. Losing possession here. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams.
There we go, half time in the Manchester derby. There's the Mancunians in the stadium up in that corner. And that man, Gabby Jesus, has given us the lead. Not a shot on target for United. We've not let them have anything at all. So let's get on with this second half, see if we can get a result. I mean, I do think United have got more on the game. I think, you know, they're fighting for top 4 or top 5 if their, you know, cartel friends give them a nice, cosy little spot in the Champions League for 5th. So I think they've got more riding on it than we have. We're going to be thinking about Real Madrid, and that's my worry, that we might not be as focused as we should be. Because we've seen it, I mean, we saw it in the Carabao Cup as well. The second leg, the job was done in the first leg. So the second leg, we were so, I don't know what the word, we were comfortable, weren't we? Even when they scored, we knew we were going through. So City's level just dropped off a bit. But I really hope we don't see that, because we need a win. And to be honest, at the moment, with all the attacks from UEFA and the cartel clubs, I just want to beat United. One, because they're our local rivals, but you know, we know that they're partly to blame for the rules that are screwing us up at the moment. So I want to beat them for that. Gabby Jesus just hits the shot wide. Yeah, and I'm going to be very interested in what the VAR pulls out of the bag as well. I'm going to be watching that closely, because I've just seen a few signs in recent weeks that VAR is now starting to help United out in the same way Liverpool have had the help for the first half of the season. I don't know, I just have a fear that they've sort of tested the tool that they've got, and now they know it works. They can get their beloved cash cow club back to the top, and I'm a little bit worried that we might start, we might get shafted, because that's what happened to Everton, let's be honest. Good ball in here. This could be 2. It's 2-0. Great ball. Wide to, well, it's KDB. I thought it was Bernardo. KDB. And that man again, Gabi Jesus in the middle, gets a second goal for City. And this is an absolute stroll in the park for the Blues. They just step it up a level, don't they, when they go to Old Trafford. They can't cope with us, the swamp dwellers. 2-0 to City. Nothing De Gea could do about that one. And Gabi Jesus, I will take this. If Gabi can do this, I will be a very happy man. United here, they've not really been any threat to us whatsoever. This ball's come wide to Rashford now. Rashford's going to cross that one in. Oh, that was dangerous. That's good football again here, and we could have a break on. And there's a man over, it's Raheem Sterling. That's a good chip over the top. Raheem Sterling's got the pace to take his man on. Gabi Jesus. And that's another battle as well that I want to see. I want to see Raheem Sterling up against Aaron Wan-Bissaka, because in all fairness, in the recent derbies, Aaron Wan-Bissaka has had the better of Raheem Sterling. Not completely, not as much as the sort of fanboys would have you believe, but he has had the better of it. So I just think we need to get Raza on the pitch and let him take care of business, really, because he's better than Wan-Bissaka. He can skim Wan-Bissaka if he puts his mind to it. We know that. Oh, nearly took the man on there. So we're coming to the 80th minute. 2-0 to Manchester City on this FIFA Knows. Hit the like button, guys. Hit subscribe and the bell notification. It looks like City are going to turn Old Trafford into the Salford training campus, as they so often do. Nice football again. This is good football from City. Sterling, I was trying to play that to Sterling, to be honest. But he played it through the middle to Gabi. Here comes Juan Mata. It's a good ball through there. Otamendi. And that's a man that we need to be very sensible. No diving in this weekend from Otamendi. That's a good ball there. Here comes Bernardo. This could be a penalty, no. It could be a chink. Oh, a chink. I don't know. That was a chip, sorry, to the far post. I got a cross between the word dink and chip then, and came up with that word. Probably not the most appropriate word. Rodri. Oh, blocked the shot. And there we go. So the FIFA Knows Manchester derby. It's Manchester City 2, Manchester United 0. Pep Guardiola, a very happy man. He's gone over to the swamp and gave the Reds another footballing lesson there. 2 goals for Gabi Jesus. And let's be honest, we will all take that if that's the result tomorrow. So do hit the like button, hit subscribe and the bell notification. Don't forget, Martin is doing a watch along for the Manchester derby, so do tune in and watch that. And I thank you all for watching this FIFA Knows. Take care, everyone, and all the very best.